Hello all, it's John, the Lab Freezer Guru, and today I've got a really cool story for you all. And this is a massive storage capacity increase. So usually when I come to someone's freezer, it's like, oh, we've got a 5 high rack, maybe we can fit a 6 high rack. Now this, we're actually not improving the storage capacity by about 30%, but a whopping 268%. And here's how we did it. So they were currently using racks like this, it's just a tower rack, and instead of storing cryo boxes in there, what they had was two types of tubes. So we had a Paxgene tube and an EDTA tube, so here's an EDTA one, and then the Paxgene was just a little bit taller, very similar diameter. In fact, got a nice little drawing of them both down here, so you can see them side by side. Now these two tubes, they were stored in the same sort of trays, and they're trays of holes. Now, it's a good way to store them, but not for storage capacity, because with holes they have to be a set amount of distance apart from each other, so it's a strong build. And these trays are 5 by 5, so it's 25 tubes in one tray. I went away and redesigned that with dividers. So dividers look like these. As you can see, these storage little holes are together as close as they can be, in other words. So it's great for storage capacity. And this took each tray from 25 up to 64, so it's actually 8 by 8, and the end product there is looking like that. And then I measured the amount of room we had left in their actual chest freezer, because their tower racks are currently 5 high, and I realised they could fit another compartment on top. And so yeah, we made that work for another compartment, but then I actually measured the EDTA tube and realised whilst the Paxgene tubes fit in a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 high tower rack, we can make a separate tower rack for the EDTA, and they're going to fit in a 7 high tower rack. So now if we've got 64 tubes per tray instead of 25, and you've got them in a 7 high tower rack, that's going to get us 448 tubes just in one rack, as opposed to before where it'd be 125 tubes in a rack. So what an amazing difference. And yeah, if they were just to fully rack their freezer with all these EDTA tubes, it would go from 3,500 max capacity all the way up to 9,408, and that is 268% of an increase in storage capacity. So yeah, how amazing. Sometimes you've just got to measure a freezer and work out what's optimal for it, and of course a more efficient way to store your tubes, which is an amazing outcome. And yeah, this is how the freezer will look at the end. As you can see, we've got the EDTA tubes in this one here, and this is how they look from above, and then the Paxgene tubes. And of course it's hard to know where your EDTA and Paxgenes would be, which is why we put these lovely little labels on top. These, instead of using a label holder, which I really like, for this setting where there's a lot of ice that build up on the top of these racks in the chest freezers, what we do is put a metal tag, it's welded on top, and you just wipe away the ice each time, and because there'll be quite a heavy layer on there sometimes, and you'll have this metal engraved and coloured labels. So it'll be like 001, next one will be 002, or you could have it A01, and then you could have your EDTA tubes as B01, B02, etc. So yeah, hope that was helpful. What a tremendous outcome here. If you're interested and if you liked the video, please give me a thumbs up. Thanks for listening. That's John, the Lab Freezer Guru.